Are these on?
These are on. We are recording.
Are we rolling?
We are rolling.
Are we rolling?
Rolling there. You guys.
Wow, they can't see shit.
For the YouTube viewers, good luck seeing us tonight.
Yeah, Spotify listeners, you guys got a fucking
premium show.
You guys are eating.
Welcome to a special edition of the Sweetcast, Winter Camping Edition. No, it's not winter yet, fully.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't clap.
Oh fuck!
We didn't clap.
That could echo. That clap sucks.
I can't clap. I got fucking mitts on.
All right. So, guys, welcome to a special camping edition of the Sweetcast. If you guys can hear that sizzling noise,
I'm just burning the mic.
that is the sound of our wood.
That's the sound of our fire pit.
That's the sound of the sap in the wood in our fire pit as we're trying to have a fire going to keep us warm for this. But
it's not working. I'm so fucking freezing.
I'm actually not doing too bad.
Yeah, I don't have any heat regulation, man. Fuck you.
Please excuse us to blow on the fire. All right. So you guys probably... Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. It's in their eyes.
Oh, fuck.
Please enjoy this week's episode. Okay.
You know what's that fucking log? It's that log.
It is that log.
I'm looking at it and it's that fucking log. It's like it's too burnt. If we could split that motherfucker though.
Yeah.
I feel like
we just don't have an axe.
we have a hatchet.
How long do you want to spend splitting the axe? Splitting the wood?
I don't know.
It's gonna take a while. Fuck. Excuse us for a quick fire break.
This is gonna be the entire fucking episode. It's just us going.
Welcome back to the Sweetcast, the comedy podcast hosted by longtime friends Liam and Camron. Please kick back and enjoy this week's episode. All right, and we're back. So we're camping. If you guys saw the episode 2 or 3 weeks ago, I actually asked Cameron if he'd go camping with me, and he said yes. So here we are.
Did I say yes to that?
You did say yes. That's why I asked you.
I genuinely don't remember that.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say yes no matter what. Honestly,
No,
but
I know.
I just genuinely don't.
I mean, it's too late to say no. We're
Yeah,
we're already here.
I'm fucking out here. We got no service. I can't call my mom. Like, it's fucking over.
Yeah, but no, we're here. Can we just leave the fire?
I already told
Okay, if you guys see the vlog that'll be coming out on my channel, Cameron will not leave the freaking fire alone.
I like the fire. I like playing with the fire.
He will not stop touching the fire.
If you agitate, sometimes it like sparks up more. Sometimes it dies.
Hey, but it's right now it's burning. Like it's trying to catch that big log.
I don't know if it's gonna catch.
Okay, well we're making it work. But oh fuck,
See?
the smoke's coming.
I'm telling you, it's that fucking log. It's not catching, man.
But yeah, we're here. We're camping. Cameron, have you ever been camping before?
I have been camping before.
Camping like this or like cabins?
Yeah. No, like
this. Okay.
Yeah. No. Well, there was a time we went out with the friend group.
Well, yeah, obviously that.
And then there was another time where I went out with my ex. Thank God the other people were cool. Yeah, that was an experience. But we went out camping like this. And I was the youngest of the group, so like you can obviously they're like, "Do you want to help with the fire?" I'm like, "Yes, please." They're like, "Yeah." It was a weird time. She wasn't a MILF, but by God, she was a cougar. If you know what I'm saying.
Now, guys, we're gonna give you a little heads up. If suddenly during this episode we change locations because the fire is gone completely and we cannot keep sitting out here. But you'll see if that happens. No, that's fun. I used to camp all the time.
Yeah.
And then I stopped.
What made you stop, Liam?
Well, in part, I grew out of being a Boy Scout.
Okay.
But also my family got a lake cabin.
Honestly, I thought that's where you were taking me. I'm not gonna lie. Did you winterize that thing?
Oh, yeah, it's winterized.
Fuck. I was like, I wonder if that's
you
where
can still use it.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's
no, I wanted to go tent camping. That's what I literally wanted to do this, and I bought a tent last summer, and then I used it once for one night, and then I haven't used it since, and like it's just been sitting in my trunk this entire time.
Huh.
So.
Well, no, you got an excuse to use it.
Yeah, well, I've been looking for it, and like I wanted to. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I'm just trying.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I wanted to go camping alone, but obviously people keep saying it's a bad idea. So
I wonder why. I wonder if a certain string of YouTube videos from your channel has made it so that people don't want to see you alone camping.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Call tomorrow.
I think it's
Smile.
I'm not even in Smile.
You know, Smile. Actually, that's me.
I have a brief cameo
Yeah,
as a
you have a
reporter,
cameo.
but you're the
I forget.
star of Smile.
I don't know. You just post a lot of things of people dying after camping. It's just like,
Okay, I will give you that. Rules of survival.
yeah, rules of survival.
Campless.
Yeah.
I haven't posted something like that in a while. Like Call Tomorrow, it was a brief bit of camping.
Well,
Like I stayed at my trailer, like my trailer over
I'm just saying.
a couple of days.
I'm just saying. I don't think people want you camping alone. There's just one too many. You know.
Okay, wow. See how it is.
Fire.
Yeah. No, I don't know. But I've been looking forward to this. I've been wanting to do this for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So I am very happy to be out and vibing with you.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be out here with it. A little cold and a little chilly. I'm not gonna lie.
I will admit, after this, we're gonna probably pack up and get into the tent.
Well, I was hoping to make some snacks.
Okay, we can make some snacks.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
I want this fire to work. God damn it! I want this fire to work.
me too. Where's the poking stick?
I had. Oh.
You went looking for wood and you came up with this massive stick.
Got a fucking. I don't know if the camera probably can't see. Oh, maybe they can.
It kind of see.
It's fucking massive.
Like roll the log a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's probably. Oh wait, it's catching. The wind's giving some.
Do you think I should still roll it?
I think still roll it a little bit.
Oh.
Is it up against the back? Here, can I have the?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll give you a little chance. And then I'll play with the fire a little bit. But yeah, we were meant to do this a while ago, but things happened, didn't work out.
You were holding this for a second, thank you.
No worries. You guys cannot see us. It is so smoky. But things happened, things didn't work out. What are you doing?
I'm trying to break through the charred bit, get to the more carbon-rich center.
Okay, hold it for the microphone. Just give me a sec.
Hold on. Oh fuck. Okay, hold on. I can't see that.
Back in a sec.
Burns, Liam.
That's an impressive one. You guys can even see it on the camera.
Oh, it burns. Oh.
Yeah, it burns.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna lie, it does burn.
Oh. Oh, that's not. Yeah, see, look. See?
This is what we've been trying to get going.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Stop poking it. Just leave it.
I'm moving the sticks. Oh my god, Liam, leave me be.
You can leave the fire be. We finally, we've gotten it so big you can actually see the flames on camera, or like at least the orange.
Okay, that's good.
So we got something. So we're gonna leave it for right now. Let it burn.
Oh, they can't see the snot coming out my nose from how cold I am.
But yeah, no, we're having a good time. We got out here late. If you guys want to see this whole camping adventure vlog, check out the Maplet channel. It'll be coming out this week. Actually, probably the video will be coming out today, so it probably is out by now. So it'll be linked in the description. But yeah, check it out. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Now here's a fun part. One of the main segments I had for today was reading Reddit stories.
Spooky Reddit stories? Hey, we did just pass Halloween.
Do you know what the issue is?
No service?
Can't access Reddit without service.
I thought you would have screenshotted them.
See, I thought about that, then I didn't.
Well.
But give me a sec. Let's see, because I just got some service. Let's see what happens. But yeah, we're out. We're camping. We're having a good time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a Boy Scout, so I would camp all the time.
Man, so you used to this shit. I'm not.
Oh yeah, I rarely camped in cabins or anything. It was generally tents or it was building a shelter. And I was very close to having us build a shelter tonight. Then I thought, that's not super smart because didn't know what kind of woods situation we'd have here. You know.
Also, I'm not like.
Also, yeah, Cameron.
Liam may have been a Boy Scout. I was a cadet. Cadets are very different. We learned how to march in a fucking heated gym.
Yeah, I will say I was a little nervous bringing you because I didn't actually know what your camping experience was.
I mean, I know enough to bundle warm. I did forget the mitts, which was kind of stupid of me.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the mitts. I didn't think about it.
That's why I was like, we're not going to do like any survival stuff because I'm like, I don't know.
I will die.
Where you are at, so I don't want to like bring you out in the year and then like have you die. Oh, it's just some big puffs of smoke. But yeah.
Well, as fast as it came, it left us.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Damn. This wood just sucks.
Yeah.
It's all frosted out here, so everything's kind of wet, sappy. So we're having to like defrost it and warm it up before we can even burn it, which is really hard.
Do you think we should throw on the other log, start defrosting that bad boy?
I think once we have a decent, reliable flame, yeah. I think right now we're just gonna end up putting it out.
Damn, I really want those hot dogs.
Do you want to go get the hot dogs?
Well, I was gonna do it after the podcast. I feel like I can wait.
You can wait?
I can wait.
Well, if you can wait, we're gonna move past my blender because I do not have service, so I do not have any Red stories.
Okay, so no Red story. Well, instead of a Red story, I got a story.
Yeah, let's hear a story.
I was gonna tell you about the time that I almost poked my eye out while camping. Well,
on topic.
It was very much glamping, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, you were a Boy Scout. You learned how to, like, start fires and shit. I was a cadet. They showed us, like, the basic shit, and then they walked us back to our cabin. Marched us back to our cabin.
I feel like it's a good skill to learn, like, to know how to start a fire.
To start a fire, yeah. Build basic shelters and shit. Like,
I understand, like, I'm a little different because I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like a really good life skill to know how to start a fire.
Oh yeah.
At least start a fire, if not like be able to build a basic shelter, keep yourself warm if you were to get stranded somewhere.
Oh, exactly. Absolutely. No, and that's the thing too. Like I did appreciate cadets when we went camping. They did show us that.
That's good.
But they didn't like test us, you know.
Yeah.
It was like a side activity we did. We'd go out, we'd build a shelter for like 2 hours, and then they'd go, okay, time for lunch.
Oh yeah, no, we'd go out, we'd build a shelter, and they'd say, okay, see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. See, yeah.
So it better have been a good shelter.
Yeah.
Or we were gonna be cuddling close, and I can tell you, we spent a fair amount of nights cuddling close.
Fair enough. Yeah, cadets was very like we had our cabins. It was more like a retreat, like a fun day.
That's fair.
Than like training.
Yeah.
You know, everyone wanted to do it, and we got good food. But there's this one night in cadets, right? And it was funny because like I was always like a kid that like got to bed at like 10 o'clock. You know, no later. 10 o'clock was like the max. 9 o'clock is usually when I tried to get to bed.
Yeah.
And it was very funny because so they bring us out late at night, like I'm talking midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And they'd have us play games, right? Now obviously it's fun. Issue is it's like this. There's no lights. There's no nothing. You got the starlight to keep you going.
Yeah. It is a beautiful night out.
It's a beautiful.
I will
night.
say
It's an absolute gorgeous night. I looked up and I realized what love was. You know, I saw those stars, man. I remembered what love was.
And I mean, go off. But
that's another story for another day.
Exactly. Continue though.
So we're out and we're playing, and they had this. I can't remember what the camp was called, but I think it was a camp for like wheelchair accessible kids.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was called. Camp Sunshine, I want to say.
Okay.
Sunshine. I can't remember. Either way, they had this huge like zip line play.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to like tether yourself onto it, right, and like go up and play around. And well, what they did was they had this game where they had all the counselors up on this thing with flashlights, and you tried to sneak into the base.
That's kind of fun.
Oh, so fun! So they like catch you, right? They had flashlight, you go, person behind the tree, and then you stand really still, and they go, fucking move! They wouldn't say fucking move,
but that was like the vibe.
Yeah, and it was really hard because again, we're all cadets, so we all have a uniform, so they can't be like pink shirt with the fucking jeans. It was like shorts. What did we wear? I think we wore number 2s. So it's number 2s with the jackets and the toque. So it's like fucking BDUs. jacket and two, step out, and like you see 8 cadets move, and they're like, well, I only caught one of you, but now I caught all of you.
I got all of you.
It was really funny. So, but anyways, I was sneaking up, right?
Yeah.
And I'm fucking so smart. I'm fucking sneaking behind trees and shit. And like I said, it's dark out. We don't have any lights, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, lights would give away our position. So the only lights we have is fucking officer, not officers, but like staff.
Yeah.
They're up there. So you don't want to see the light. You know, the light, like the farther away the light is, the better for you.
Yeah.
I'm walking up and I'm fucking advancing tree to tree to tree. In all my fucking cadet wisdom, I forgot one thing about trees.
They have branches?
They have branches. And so all of a sudden I'm walking, and all of a sudden I just feel thunk, and I went, oh fuck, right? Because I'm trying to be fast and stealthy about it. So I walk into this branch, right?
Yeah.
And and then at the end of the night, they're like, okay, game's over. Is anyone hurt? Is anyone injured? Does anyone need to go to the hospital? Everyone's like, no, we're good. We're alive. And they're like, okay. And they send us all back. So we go back to our dorms, and I'm fucking tired, right?
Yeah.
Because, again, I'm up way later. And I stumble into the bathroom, and I look, and there's just like gash right below my eye. And, like, I was like, oh, fuck. And I kind of like washed it off and went, okay, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I was so dead tired. We had to wake up and like march the next morning.
Yeah, so like...
Yeah, and cadets always made me nervous because like, I was trying to be a good cadet and like I hated being away from home and like, so I was like always anxious. So I'm like, I need to get to sleep. I need to like wake up like 3 hours early to get ready and shit, right? I want to have my shower. I want to be ready. So I went to bed, and then like it didn't occur to me till like way later. I'm like, I could have lost an eye like very easily if that branch was like 3 inches higher, not even like an inch and a half.
Yeah, it would have taken you in the eye.
I would have poked my eye, and I probably would have I very, very easily could have probably popped my eye and just had a fucking twig in my eye. But I don't, and I'm alive today. So,
tell a story. It's a funny story.
I gotta tell it was a funny story. Also, we had on the topic of camps, I'm just saying my cadets. We also had a big fire, like a bonfire,
Yeah.
And we had one guy who he was given a doll, like a little I think it was like a little troll doll.
Yeah.
As a joke by one of the old officers who had left long ago. And all of a sudden we see one of the other officers fucking run out, and Nakvi. Nakvi was his name. And Nakvi, you will never watch this video. I know you won't. You got a lot of shit going on in your life, and I hope you resolve a lot of it. But like Nakvi, I want you to understand. First of all, I love you, man. I hope you're doing well. But I won't forget the way they held you. Two guys held him. And he's screaming, right? Nakvi's fucking screaming. Regimental Quartermaster Senior Instructor fucking Nakvi screaming. And we're like, what the fuck? And we see another officer run out. And we see him toss something in. And it's this like little doll. And it was his gift from like way long ago. That he'd bring as like a good luck charm. He was fucking devastated. I'll never forget that. It was so horrible. Like they played it off as a joke, but like that shit was like, I saw trauma in that man's eyes.
That's kind of traumatizing.
I saw like the fucking same thing that you see in like non-veteran eyes. I saw it in his. I see like he stared into the fire, knowing there's nothing he could do to like save this melting piece of plastic.
Damn.
It was tragic. It was actually it was very sad, very tragic. But hold on, I just want to see it.
But you caught a little poking stick on fire.
Yep.
All right. No, that's fun.
Yeah, so those are some of my fun camp stories. Liam, do you have any fun camp stories? Like about camp, not like for camp.
I have fun camp injuries.
Oh. Are you gonna talk about the BMX one?
The BMX one.
The one where you're on the bike and you like lost half of your leg.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh, let's tell that one. That one's fun.
Okay, yeah. So, as scouts, or as Boy Scouts, you go hiking, camping, all that. And so we decided we wanted to go camping in the ice caves.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't from around here, that's all right. But the way it works is you drive to a parking lot, and you can't take any motorized vehicles to the actual summit of the mountain. So you have to bike, and it's like a 10. I don't even remember what the distance is, but it's a decent distance. It's like a 3-hour bike ride to the actual base of this climb. And so we bike out there, stash our bikes, and then hike up the mountain. And we get there for evening time, whatever. It's a whole day thing. We're all exhausted, but it's an awesome view. It's a super cool experience. Just all around really fun. But then you have to go and do the whole thing back. Now going down the mountain, easier. But with the biking, it's up and down the whole way. So when you're going up the hills, it's whatever. It's tiring. When you're going down the hills, because it's all gravel, it's a little nerve-wracking if you don't have a mountain bike. And little old me did not have a mountain bike.
Yeah, did not have no mountain bike. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna go get a mountain bike. I did this trip 2 or 3 times, so a mountain bike would have been a waste. But the big difference between a mountain bike and a regular bike, if you don't know, mountain bikes have thick tires, because with the gravel and everything, you don't get caught between them and lose traction. With city bikes, you do, because they have thin tires. And so I was going down this the biggest hill of the whole thing. We're still 45 an hour away from the parking lot, and so it's this big hill for the audio listeners. It's a big hill that goes down and then kind of swerves to the left, and it swerves to the left because there's a creek, and it's not like a river. It's very shallow, especially in this time of year, because we went September. So it's very much a creek. It's very shallow, and very rocky. And so as we're going back down, I was the second person in our little group, so I'm at the front. And so the first person goes down, I go down with him, and he goes and he makes it, and he stops at the bottom because we're supposed to meet. And as I'm going, I get stuck in this track because I guess it had rained recently, and so the water had made a little track through the gravel, and I got stuck in part of it. And it just started wiggling my tire to my tires. And so I tried pulling the brakes. But now you're in gravel and you're moving that fast. It doesn't matter if you're braking. You're still sliding. So what ended up happening was, as I was going, I lost traction. I lost complete control. And the brakes weren't working. I couldn't slow down. And I'm going, heading right towards the creek. And it's probably a 5-10 foot drop. Which, not that bad. But also, I'm on a bike. So, be a bit of an injury. And I had to walk an hour. So, I decide the best way to do this is to bail out. So, I drop onto one side, but my foot gets hooked on the bike. And so, instead of just dropping off, rolling a little bit, and then having to go pick up the bike, I get dragged with the bike for 10, 15 feet on this gravel. So, when they finally, everyone gets down there and the leader gets over to me, I have first destroyed my pair of jeans. Absolutely destroyed them. There is no wearing them again. Because I have torn up my right knee. Actually, both of my knees were completely torn up, full of gravel. But my right knee, or my right leg, had also torn up onto my thigh, where I had gravel. My entire left arm, from shoulder to forearm, was completely.
Sorry, I'm still listening.
It's okay.
Sorry, my
completely
bad.
ripped up, scraped, and full of gravel, and they're deep cuts. And so we're a while out from any kind of hospital or anything, and also on a scout trip. So I don't have my parents there, and they don't really want to take all of us to a hospital because that's not a good look for our first actual camp like this. So what we do is, and what we should have done, what we were supposed to do anyways, they tell little old me, get ready for some pain, because they pick out the gravel and they take a big bottle of rubbing alcohol and they soak me in it, because they don't have anything else. So they just soak me in rubbing alcohol on all of these cuts. And I still remember the pain. It hurt a lot.
Jeez.
And then they pull up bandages, wrap me all up. I don't look good. Because my clothes are all like destroyed. I am dirty. I am covered in blood because I was bleeding quite a bit. So where my clothes aren't ripped up, there's a decent amount of blood soaked into that. And then the exposed skin is all covered in bandages. And I hop back on the bike and we bike the rest of the way back to the parking lot, hop in the truck, and then because the leader was a family friend, we drop everybody else off, and then we go to drop me off at my house. And so as we're around the corner, he called my parents and he goes, "Hey, so don't freak out, but when you see Liam, he does not look like because what would they always say? We guarantee to bring back at least half of everybody." I think is what they always said.
At least half.
Or it was like we promised to only leave behind. We promised to only lose half of somebody, of one person. And so he goes, "We lost half of Liam." And of course, that's not like a great, like super clear message to say over the phone.
Yeah.
But he's like, he's okay. He's just not great. Once we pull up, and they're already like waiting on the driveway, being like, "What happened?" And then I get out, and they look at me and they go, "Well, damn, are you okay?" And you know what hurt more than the actual injury and like all that? Taking the bandages off.
Oh, fuck.
That hurts so
Was it
much.
like a wrap bandage or like
It was like
Band-Aids?
it was like a sterile like pad and then gauze.
Oh, okay.
Because they were so big, like bandages just wouldn't work.
Okay.
It's like proper bandages, but like to take it off to first check on it, make sure it wasn't infected, and then to actually just check on it and like change. It hurt to tear it off because it had been like 4 hours since that had happened.
Oh, fuck.
So it was like it was pulling off, not like scabs or anything, but like yeah, it was not a good experience. But it was fun stories, and I have the scars still.
Hell yeah.
Most on my elbows and my knees. My arm got completely destroyed. It's fine. Like I don't think there's even a scar now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think there's just actually a scar on my left side. But my elbows, I don't know which one has it, but there's a big scar, and that's from that. I got injured a lot doing Boy Scouts. That's kind of what I'm realizing. My sleeping bag got lit on fire. The sleeping bag I actually brought tonight to sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my fellow Boy Scouts tossed a big log in the fire while we were survival camping, and we went, well, that's too big, we need to chop it. So we proceeded to chop it while it was on fire, which sends a bunch of sparks flying.
Yep.
And sleeping bags melt. So mine's covered in holes. Never got a new one, but it's covered in holes. Yeah, it was mostly a good experience. Like, I don't regret it at all. I had a great time. I learned a lot of good skills. I had a lot of fun, but definitely injuries and definitely scary experiences.
Part of the fun, though.
Yeah. I have a few stories, but do you have any like scary camping stories?
I do. It's very short fun.
That's okay. Well,
So, there's this guy and this girl, right?
sorry, is this about you or just like a story, you know?
That's fucked up.
Sorry,
So
I don't mean this about when you went, there's a guy and a girl.
No, there's a guy and the girl in the car, right? And they're driving to town. And they're listening to the radio, and the radio's like, "Hey, listen, there's a man out. Like, you gotta be careful."
Are you going to tell the fucking hooks, like the hook killer?
Can I fucking tell
Sorry.
my story? Can I tell my fucking story or not? Am I good to go?
I just wasn't expecting this.
So, anyways, they run out of gas
Yeah.
midway. Like, the engine breaks down, no gas, like, it's fucked.
Yeah.
It's the guy gets in and he goes, "Hey, listen, stay here. When I come back, I'll knock 3 times, right? But just stay here for right now. I'm gonna go get help." So he walks off, right? And then in the middle of nowhere, they're driving to this random town, middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, she hears knocking at the door, but it's not 3 knocks. It's just. And she doesn't open it up, right? And then she hears, "Open up, open up." but she doesn't open it up, right? It's obviously not her boyfriend.
Yeah.
She freaks out, right? And in the morning, she falls asleep. In the locking stops, she falls asleep. In the morning, she gets out and she sees all these slash marks on her door. Car door hooks, man slash.
What did you just say?
Let's
say that again.
Car hook door man slash. You're right, it was the car hook story from the very get-go. I just forget it, and I'm really bad at telling you.
No, it's okay.
That's my scary story for the night.
Okay.
I'm very proud.
Do you know how the story ends?
No, I genuinely, I remember so little of it, because it's so incomprehensible.
So you pretty much have it.
Okay, how does it end? So
it ends with her waking up and finding that the car is covered in slash marks.
Yeah.
And the handle of her door, there's a hook hanging. That's literally the only difference. Is that there's a hook hanging on the door.
There's a hook.
And
Fuck.
And they're like, oh, like there's a hook-handed killer out.
Yeah. Man, yeah, it was like...
Yeah, man with a hook hand or whatever. And so when she wakes up in the morning, she finds a hook hanging on the door.
Man hook, car door. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's like the only difference. You had it mostly right.
Oh, I'm so close.
You're really close. I will give you that.
Oh, no, that was my scary story.
But yeah. I meant like stories that happened to you, but...
Oh. I thought you meant just like scary stories to tell around the campfire. Since we got like a little fire going.
No, I meant like any like scary stories that happened to you.
I was a cadet. That was a fucking terrifying story.
All right, well.
No, I'm joking. I don't really think I had like any like. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, this guy's just on fire. There we go. I don't think I had like any like crazy like scary stories happen to me because like all of my camping trips have been like very like calm and tame. Like I've never had like I don't go out camping often.
Valid.
And when I do, it's very much glamping. Let me make it clear. I'm not an outdoors guy. This right now is fucking brutal to me.
Like, I'm having a great time.
I'm cold. I'm having a good time with you. But I'm kind of thinking like, man, I could be at home in my bed, like cozy. But no, I'm gonna be fucking cold. I can feel my toes starting to get cold.
No, because we're gonna have. I have a heater. Like you can make warmers.
All these heaters in the world. There's a house with our names on it, man.
Yeah, and we're not there. We're here camping.
We are here camping.
That's okay. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, but no, I don't have any like super scary stories. I know like legends, but like nothing. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been like a story with like that I was outside and like spooked.
Okay.
I mean, I think the scariest was when one of the cadets started hitting on one of like the older cadets. Like the officers started hitting on one of the younger cadets. That was spooky. I ran into that. That shit was terrifying. A lot of teenage hormones. A lot of fucking weird shit. But Liam's gone. I'm just kind of tending to the fire here. I think we're running out of like fire. Oh, you did. You brought some snacks. Is it just for you?
No.
Is it the goldfish? Well, fucking, I'm kind of hungry. So I'll take what I can get. Beggars can't be choosers. What flavor?
Regular.
Fucking regular. You didn't get the pizza?
You can't get the big bags of pizza.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Not on your part, on their part.
Do you want me to get the hot dogs?
No, I don't want the hot dogs yet. I really want a piece of goldfish.
Okay, well, we have regular goldfish. Okay.
Are we sponsored?
No.
Fuck.
Not sponsored by anybody.
Goldfish, you're okay.
I like you.
Goldfish, if you pay me, I'll say you're great. Everyone has a price. Then what's your price? How much would you sell out your soul for? Like, metaphorically, like, not like your actual, like, soul, like, no devil contract, but, like, what would it take, like, the amount of money for you to, like, just do something, like, against your ethic and moral code?
Do I have to do it on camera?
No, okay, worst type of scenario.
Okay.
Huge CEO comes up to you. Like, I'm talking, like, Jeff Bezos, kind of CEO. And he says, like, you know, I'll pay you X amount of dollars to do, you know, break your moral code or whatever, right? Or break your ethical code or just do some shit. Now, you don't have to get recorded unless it's, like, specifically in, like, part of the ethical code is, like, I film and record you saying, like, I'm a piece of shit and I wish 6 million more. Like, you know, like...
Sorry,
like,
I could get paid whatever I want if I went, I'm a piece of shit, and I'll get paid more for this.
well, like, I'm just, like, if it require, like, something like that would require you to be, like, you can't just, like, stand in front of Jeff Bezos and be like, 6 million more, fuck you. And then he goes, all right, here's your money. Like, that's, like, something that gets recorded and, like, sent out to the world.
Okay.
So I guess in this hypothetical, like, it's public. Like, people know you've done this thing. It doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily, like, recorded on the internet forever, but, like, your close friends know. Like, you have to go to the internet and be like, yeah, I did this. So there's no, like, take off your pants and suck your own weenie, and you gotta do it and walk away and no consequence. Like, people know you've sucked your own weenie.
What the fuck?
Again, it's just like a fucking hypothetical here. All right. Like, so I was just, yeah. Follow with me, Liam. Follow with me.
I am following. Okay.
So, it's public knowledge. It doesn't have to be on the internet, though. Like, it's not like you go to fucking Ottawa and you're like, someone's like, oh my god, it's Mr. Stuck His Own Weenie.
Why are you stuck on that?
I don't know. It's just like one of the ones that I think, like, you could very much, like, if Jeff Bezos paid you enough money and you, like, did it.
Okay.
So how much would it cost for you to, like, be, like, a complete jackass and, like, completely sell out?
I feel like 10 million is a good number.
10 million, right?
I feel pretty comfortable with 10 million. I think I could probably own up to whatever I did, and people would understand if I did it for money.
10 million, anything.
What do you mean by anything?
He goes, I want you to do this, 10 million. And you go, yeah. Would you do it?
No.
Okay. What wouldn't you do for 10 million?
Eat a baby.
Sorry, repeat? Eat a baby?
Yeah.
Really? That's where the line gets drawn? No, I'm sorry. I just thought it would be like a little... you would not eat a baby for $10 million.
Would you?
If Jeff Bezos... I guess I'd have to ask the question, like, what's the baby like? Like, is the baby dead already? No, that's a genuine question. Like, is it ethically sourced?
I'm going home.
What is that?
Bird. Like an owl.
I think so. Okay. Well, where there's birds, there's no fucking other animals, you know? That's a lie. It's where there's birds, there's no movement.
Are you trying to scare me?
No.
Okay, good, because it's totally not working.
No, Liam, if I ever say something like that, I'm not trying to be like fucking superstitious. I'm genuinely scared. I'm not an outdoors guy. No, my whole thing is like, if it's basically like, oh, you know, like they're premature babies, they died like out.
You're making this so much worse.
No, I'm not. I'm making again for
Yes,
$10
you
million,
are.
an ethically sourced baby. An ethically sourced baby for $10 million.
It's not a fucking jug of milk.
Liam, for $10 million, I'd be set for like one baby. No, I got you thinking, don't I?
Yeah, fuck me out.
Oh. No, boxes don't make that sound.
Hmm?
foxes don't make that sound. You're probably right. It's probably
We're not playing a guessing game.
Probably
That's just gonna end up with me being scared.
probably just a bird. But so you wouldn't eat a baby. What else would you do for 10 million?
Eat a person.
Okay, well that's kind of the same line as a baby. So that's kind of okay. What else? So no cannibalism. We'll sum up the two. Just no cannibalism.
I don't know. It really have to be like they asked me to do something, and I would say no.
Okay. But you think 10 million you do most things?
I'd be willing to do most things.
Okay.
I'd be open to discussing most things.
Okay. Okay. That's a fair answer, actually.
Yeah.
Also, should we get some more logs on this bed?
Yeah, I'll toss some more on.
Okay.
Please give us a little fire break.
Yeah, honestly, I think 10 million is a good number too. Honestly, to be honest though, I think I'd go a little bit lower. Like, I think I'd probably be like a 7 million guy where I'd start to be like, let's talk. Let's talk. Like, what are we, like, you know, I think 7 million would be my top. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. If someone offered me 5 million, I'd probably be open to, like, talking to shit. 7 million, I'd probably be willing to do a lot of stuff. 10 million for the fucking weird stuff. And then, like, again, if we're going to, like, start putting prices on shit like eating a baby, again, I want some answers. But at the same time, it's like, you know, that's probably a little bit higher than 10 mil, you know?
Yeah.
But if you talk to execs at Hollywood, they do it for free, man. They love that shit. Oh, sorry. You know what? No, you know what? I'll wait.
What?
I was gonna say my feet are starting to get cold. I'm gonna put some extra socks on, but I'm gonna hold off.
You don't have to warmer in.
No, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
This is just this fire. Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is really catchy now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, our hard work paying off.
Oh yeah. Who knew dry logs actually make a difference? I think I used to burn the rubber of my boots off at cadet camps.
Oh, that's a rite of passage.
Oh yeah. I like stick them up by the fire. I'm like, man, these are starting to. I like peel them off. I'm like, I think I've actually fucked up my boots a little bit. Liam, do you have any scary stories?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tell them now.
Why? Because you heard the sounds.
Yeah.
Fun fact, guys, and well, not really a fun fact, but wow, that fire looks nice on. Wow, they've been sitting in the dark forever, man. Holy shit! Wow, this is. Oh, Liam, we're not getting this again, man. We're not getting this again. We best hurry it up. Good. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, fine. I think it's already starting to die out. But
Alright. Yeah, no, I do have some stories.
okay. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, I'm good to tell them. It's fine.
Okay, you don't have to.
No, I'll tell them.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
So yeah, no, we camp in the wilderness a lot. Like not around or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them are like just we hear stuff or we'd see stuff or like things we moved in the morning when we woke up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the scariest camp we went on was I want to say 2015.
Okay.
I would have been 13, so maybe 2016.
Okay.
But pretty much on that camp we had built shelters. We were way away from. It was like a big like all the age group camp.
Oh, okay.
And so we were doing our own thing. They were back at the main lodge. We had gone out into the forest. We'd like hiked for like half an hour, 40 minutes.
Okay.
To go camp, and we had decided that we were gonna do different areas for each group.
Okay.
So it wasn't like, we were all in like this one area.
Yeah.
It'd be like we're gonna go off in separate places, and so it'd be like a group of like 3 or 4 of us would be in one place, and 3 or 4 in another place. Yeah. And so pretty much we get set up, our leaders come by, like make sure our shelter's actually like safe for us to stay in, because they wouldn't let us stay in like unsafe shelters.
Yeah.
And then they let us go. Oh, didn't realize that.
How are they looking?
Not done yet. Need a little more warmth.
Okay.
But so they came by. They're like, okay, signed off. You guys are good. We're like this location, just over the ridge, if you need us. And then they went to go to their own shelter. And so I don't remember who it was. Ooh. Okay, I think we're getting about finished on these two. But we're just like, we're hanging out, we're chilling. We have no food, like we've already eaten dinner and everything.
Yeah.
We're just kind of vibing in our tent, or at our shelter, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are now ready.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, they're ready. There you go.
Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna steal one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, they're cold in the center, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's horrible.
that's not great. Good thing I have more attempts coming. Whoop.
Oh. Hold on, can I try the next one?
Oh yeah. All yours.
You continue to tell your story.
I'm gonna finish my wiener.
Okay, you can do that. Oh, dude, this is like frozen.
Yeah, they were in the freezer before we left.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, where was I?
They signed off on you?
Oh yeah. So, came by, signed off on us. Like, okay, like you guys are good to go. Like, good night. If you need anything, this is where we are, but you guys should be fine. We'll just come back and check on you guys in the morning. And so, we're hanging out. And then we brought deck cards. We were playing some music because we had our phones. No cell reception, but like we had our phones. We're playing some music, and we're all hanging out, and we hear. We don't know what, but some kind of like low-key kind of close to what the noise we heard was.
Okay.
It was like an owl, but also like a little farther from being an owl.
Okay.
So like it freaked us out a little bit, but we didn't hear it again, so we're like, whatever, it's fine. Continue to just hang out, do our thing. And then about 20 minutes later we hear it again. This time a little bit closer.
Okay.
And we're like in the middle of nowhere. Like this is like it's crown land we're camping on.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of hanging out. Like anyone could theoretically be out there. No one should be out there, but like anyone could. But we're doing our own thing. We hear it again. We're a little like there was I think it was the 3 of us in our group.
Yeah.
And so me and one other guy, we're fine. Like it's a little scary, but like it's kind of fun. You were gonna lose that last hot dog, by the way. Yeah, it's like a little freaky, but we're fine. We're chilling. But the third person we're with, we'll call him
Matthew Smith.
Matthew actually didn't come to this camp.
Oh,
This was before he joined.
Okay.
If
you guys don't know, Matthew and Liam were Boy Scouts together.
Yeah, we actually were. Only for like 2-3 years. 2 years. Yeah. It wasn't long, but we were together.
Yeah.
We'll call this... So we'll call the friend that I'm with that's not afraid, Matthew, and we'll call the friend that's afraid, Cameron.
Okay, that's fucked up. But okay, whatever. That's cool.
We'll call him Cam.
Okay.
Okay, so we're hanging out. Me and Matt are like fine. We're chilling. Cam's a little nervous about the noise,
Okay.
just because it's so close and we don't actually know what it is.
Yeah.
But he starts trying to guess what the animal is. Like he keeps like asking us, "Oh, is it this? Is it this? Is it this?"
Yeah.
And we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So we can't actually say like yes or no to him.
Right.
It's just kind of like a, hey, maybe you chill out. Like you're gonna start freaking us out if you keep guessing, because as we're like we don't know, he's getting progressively more worried and like more freaked out. As we're chilling, it's fine, whatever. It's like after midnight now.
Yeah.
It's after 1. It was like late, but we didn't really like the next day was just going home. We had to get up, take down the shelters, go eat breakfast, and leave.
Yeah.
So we didn't really have to be up for anything.
Yeah.
So we could like stay up late, have a good time, and then leave with some fun stories.
Yeah.
And we're doing a thing, and Cam gets up to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Because it's like, if you guys don't know, you don't piss right beside your freaking tent, especially in a shelter. You don't go to the bathroom right beside where you're sleeping. You walk like 10-20 feet away. You want a little bit of distance between you and your excrements, just because you're gonna smell it. And so he's like, guys, come with me, like I don't want to go alone. And we're not, like we're in a sleeping bags by now because we have a fire going. But the way our shelter was set up, it was like we were all really cozy, and so like, no, like you have to go to the bathroom, you can go alone, we're good, we already went, like he stayed behind when we went. So he goes off on his own. We're kind of like hanging out, playing cards. We've stopped playing music, we're just chilling now. And we're hanging out, and we realize like it's been like 10-15 minutes and Cam hasn't come back yet. So we get up because we know that the leaders are going to do like a bed check at like 2 a.m. like they always do.
Oh, yeah.
And it's getting close to that time. And we're like, we're going to get in shit because one of the groups is the girl group, and Cam had been flirting with one of the girls.
Fuck.
And so we're like, we're going to get in shit if he's there.
Yeah.
So we need to go find him. So we go looking, and we'd seen what direction he went, and he had a flashlight. And so we're like, oh, this is going to be easy. We're just looking through the pitch black for a flashlight. Shit. Not as easy as it seems. Like, it should be really easy to find a flashlight in the dark. But we couldn't find him. But we knew where the girls group was. So we're like, okay, if we can't find him here, maybe he's at the girls group. So let's grab our own flashlights, and then we'll do like the little like 5-10-ish minute hike to them.
Yeah.
Because they were the farthest group from us.
Okay.
But the closest to the leaders. So we go for the little hike, get over to them, and as we're getting close, we actually make it to their camp, and they're gone.
Oh, shit.
Because we did have the option that if during the night we decided we didn't want to keep doing it or whatever, we could go back to our tents.
Okay.
Which was at camp. And so like, oh shit, like okay, like they're gone, whatever. Like maybe they'd all gone on a bathroom trip.
Yeah.
So we decided we're gonna stop by. We're like, okay, if they're gone, Cam's not with them, we should go tell the leaders because maybe he got lost.
Yeah.
And we don't really know what the area is. Yeah. So we go back and we go to where their camp is, and the leaders aren't there. Found out later, the girls had come to them freaking out because they were hearing it too, but it was closer to their camp than ours, and they wanted to go back to the main camp. So the leaders took them back because they're like, oh, it's late, everyone should be asleep or like being fine. So we'll take them the quick like hike back, and then we'll come back and check on everybody else. By the time we didn't know that, so we go there, we're like, where the frick are the leaders? So now we're kind of freaking out a little bit. And then on our hike back to our camp, because like, if Cam's not there and Cam's not the leaders, maybe we missed him and he's like kind of close to our camp.
Yeah.
So we start going back to our camp, and on the way, we hear it again near our campsite.
Oh my god.
Which freaks us out, because like now we're on edge. Like one group of us are missing. Our leaders are gone. We're missing our third guy. Like, we're a little on edge.
Yeah, as one would be.
And so we freeze, because it's literally, we hear it between us and our shelter, and we can see our shelter. We can see the fire, which we shouldn't have left running. Like, we should have left one of us, but there was only two of us going. We weren't going to go alone.
Yeah.
So we can see our shelter, but we can see Cam's not there.
Okay.
And so we hear this noise. We're freaked out. We don't know what it is. We only have one flashlight between us, and it's a headlamp.
Oh my god.
So we're like trying to shine it around, but it's not the brightest thing, so we can't actually see super clearly.
Yeah.
But we're shining it around, not seeing anything.
He's done.
Nice. We are freaking ourselves out like a lot now. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Here, can you grab the plate?
Dust that bad boy off. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I only had like...
Do you want me to have that one?
I can take it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little ketchup. A little bit of ketchup to cover up all that dirt.
Oh, that's warm.
Yeah.
Wiener.
All right. A hot wiener.
Oh yeah. That's how you cook a wiener.
For you audio listeners, Cameron just showed that he's really good at wieners.
I'm very good. No, I didn't mean to interrupt the story. I'm very invested.
You're all good. So, we're freaked out. It's between us and our camp. But we still can't find Cam. And so at this point, we're trying to figure out, are we being pranked by like our leaders and the girls and like possibly other camps? We haven't checked that third camp. Is Cam pranking us? Like all this, because me and Matt were the oldest of this group, and like been there the longest. So like it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility for them to try and scare us. So we're trying to like talking these ideas through, and we hear it again, but now it's moved closer to us.
Oh my god!
So Matt yells out like Cam's name, and we don't get a response. And we kind of have like we've kind of gotten an idea. Ooh, it's getting hot.
I know.
We kind of have an idea of where it is in relation to us.
Okay.
But we still can't see it. Like we can't see we can't see whatever the source is, and we haven't heard it again. But we decide we don't really want to walk back to our camp alone. So we're going to head back to our leader camp, and hopefully like they come back.
Yeah.
And as we run back there, and we find Cam.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Because what had happened was he went walking towards the girls group to piss.
Oh, I thought he was to flirt.
Nah, and to flirt. So he was gonna go. His plan was to go over there and be like,
"We need help pee," and then, "Hey, ladies, what's good?"
He was gonna pee on the way and then get over there and be like, "Guys, I've been hearing these weird noises. Have you guys heard this?"
Oh, okay.
Like try and like comfort them, type of thing, like scare them and then comfort them. That was his plan.
Oh my God.
But what had happened was he got lost on the way.
God damn it.
It's all good. So he'd gotten lost on the way to the girls' group. And he thought, gone in the right direction.
Yeah.
What he actually did was he had gone down the hill towards the leaders' camp.
Yeah.
And then when he realized he was going the wrong direction, it went to turn and slid down like this embankment that we didn't realize was there.
Oh shit. Okay.
And so he'd gotten low-key lost.
He low-key lost. Nah, low-key.
He'd gotten lost.
He was chilling,
but like
but he was low-key
we were
lost.
kind of in like kind of a square. Not really, but like in a square formation. So like
Okay.
he wouldn't have been like had too much trouble finding one of our camps.
Okay.
But while on the walk, like after he slid down, he heard it again. And it was like really close to him, and it had freaked him out enough that he just gone for like running towards the direction of what he thought was the leader's camp, which is actually the farther camp.
Okay.
And so he went running, still heard the noise. He'd convinced himself it was chasing him. We don't think he actually was chasing him. Got to them, and they were all asleep, like passed out. Which didn't help. And
Lyle, wake up! They're fucking chasing me,
like
Lyle.
he had gotten there, and he had like tried to wake them. But like they'd been asleep for a while, so they just like shoot him away, like leave us alone, like go back to your camp.
Listen, the monster gets us. The fucking monster gets us, man. Like
So he decided he was going to try and find his way back to our camp or the leader's camp, because that was wrong in between him and the girls' camp.
Yeah.
And so he went in the right direction, got his way back to the leader's camp, and that's where we found him.
Okay.
And we were freaked out, but I was like, okay, Cam's fine, we're fine. Do we, because we had no idea where we were, like we didn't really know what, because it wasn't a well-traveled trail.
Okay.
So like, do we try and guess our way to get back to the main camp?
Yeah.
Do we stay here, or do we go back to our camp?
Yeah.
And while sitting there, we were like, while figuring those options, we went, obviously we're not going back to main camp. We don't know where we are. We're going to get lost more. And I don't really want to get lost with whatever is making this noise.
Yeah.
So we scrapped that option. And we had decided to stay at our the leader camp and wait for the leaders to get back from wherever they were. And then we realized that we left the fire at our camp going.
Oh.
And so they had left a lantern at their camp. They hadn't left their fire. They'd put their fire out.
Yeah.
But we left our fire going.
Oh shit. Okay.
And if our fire, like because of how our shelter was built,
Yeah.
if our fire had spread too much, it would catch our shelter, then catch our stuff. Then
Oh shit. Yeah.
whole big issues were like, well, we have to go back. We can't stay here.
Yeah.
And it was like we were scared, but
Yeah.
we have to go back because otherwise it's gonna be a whole thing. So we decided to just book it back. We get back to our camp,
Yeah.
get into our sleeping bags, stoke the fire, like make it bigger, because we're like, okay, this is an animal. It's gonna stay away from us if we stoke the fire, make it bigger. So we do all that. Cam asks if we've told the girls about it, and that's when we're like, oh, they're gone already. Like we don't know where they are. And that's when he tells us all his side of what happened. And then we hear it again, but we don't know where it is, because we hear it like, and it's now like rapidly. It's like we hear it in one place, and it's another, and then it's another. And so Cam starts freaking out because he's like, oh, it's multiple talking to each other. And we're like, oh, it's like we're in like kind of a coulee. It could just be like an echo.
Yeah.
Like I doubt it's multiple of whatever it is. And then he starts trying to guess it again.
Oh my god.
But this time he's not guessing animals.
He's getting fucking mythological creatures.
He is.
Wendigos.
Yeah, he's like guessing, and we're like, stop. And Matt's not afraid of a lot, but he is a little superstitious. So when he starts going off on like windows and everything, he's like, don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say that. That's not funny.
Yeah.
And Cam's like, I'm not trying to make jokes. And Matt's like, I don't care if you're trying to make jokes or whatever. Like, shut up about that. Do not say it. And so he's like, okay, fine. Like, I'll stop. And then we hear like, and we don't know if it was like a branch break, but like a really big branch, or like a tree fall down. like a loud cracking noise.
Yeah.
In the distance.
Oh my god.
So that completely freaks us out.
Yeah.
But we're like, okay, we're gonna wait here until the leaders come. So we all pull into our sleeping bags. That's when Cam realizes that he's put a sleeping bag on top of an anthill. So he has red ants in his sleeping bag. So he bursts out of his sleeping bag screaming about the bites because he's getting bitten.
Yeah.
Losing his mind.
Yeah.
And tries and convinces Matt to let him join him in his sleeping bag. And so the way our shelter was it was fire, like walls, me, Cam, Matt on the other side of the fire.
Okay.
So now they're both on that side. So I'm alone because Cam's head was by my head. So now I'm alone in the shelter. Whatever, it's fine. I've tried to stay like mostly calm through this whole thing.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm starting to get freaked out.
Yeah.
And I really want to go back to the leaders.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to either work up the courage to convince them to come with me and put out the fire, or for one of them to stay and one of them to come with me. Because ideally, like, we're three. One of us has to stay if they won't put out the fire.
Yeah.
And Cam's been dead set on the fact that the fire is what's keeping whatever it is away from us. So we have to keep the fire big. So he's also burning part of our shelter.
Oh my god.
Because we had like built up a mini wall with like little logs.
Okay.
And so he's just tossing all this on the fire to make it bigger. Not like so it goes out of control, but so it's bigger so that whatever it is that's making these noises is going to stay away from us. Because if it's an animal, they generally stay away from fire.
Yeah.
And
There's only man who understands fire.
so we're all laying there. I'm like, at this point, we're all trying to go to sleep. It's gotten really late now. It's probably closer to 3 a.m.
Yeah. Sorry to the audience. I'm just sharing my ass cheeks because I need to get these motherfuckers warm.
It's closer to 3 a.m. by this point.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it's late and we haven't gotten any sleep and we're all freaked out. So at this point, we've been dealing with this for so long that our adrenaline's starting to drop.
Yeah.
So we're all starting to like get really exhausted.
Yeah.
But we're still like, our nerves are fried at this point.
Yeah.
And so while lying there, we hear another tree break, and this freaks everyone out. And it was just our leaders, because at some point while we were hiding in our sleeping bags, a bunch of branches had been placed in front of in the clearing path area we had kind of made in front of our shelter. That wasn't there earlier. So when our leader came to check on us, he'd accidentally stepped on branches, which we didn't put there.
What you get?
We have no idea.
It was a fucking monster. Oh my god.
But he breaks it.
Yeah.
Cam loses his mind screaming. Matt loses it on Cam for screaming because they're in the same sleeping bag, and so he's yelling at him. And our leader is really confused because he's just seen Cam get out of Matt's sleeping bag. And so because he doesn't know that we've been freaked out and hearing these noises too, he makes a joke of, guys, it's not appropriate for Liam to have to sit here while you share a sleeping bag like that. And then Cam proceeds to tell him the entire story of the noises he's heard, him getting lost, him going there and getting chased, all of this, the red ants, everything. And so the leader goes, can you guys tell me what you heard, make the noise? And we can't really replicate it. And he goes, okay, do you guys want to stay or do you guys want to go? The girls are already back at main camp. They heard it, and it freaked them out. Do you guys want to stay, or are you guys okay staying, or do you want to leave? Because I can walk you guys back. I just need to check on the other camp first. And at this point, Matt and I are we've kind of come to this decision that we're just going to stay in our sleeping bags. Yeah. It's already after 3. We'd be getting up at 7 anyways. The fire's big. Cam's obviously not going to sleep, so he can just keep the fire going all night. But we don't really want to go walking through the darkness. Yeah. So we decide to stay. Cam decides that he wants to leave, but when Matt won't go with, me and Matt won't go with him, he kind of decides he's going to stay too, even though he doesn't really want to, and he's still trying to convince us to go with him. And so our leader comes back, and he's like, hey, the other group hasn't heard anything, and they just want to keep sleeping, so they're going to stay, so I have to stay out here with them. If you guys want to go, though, I can walk you back, but if you don't, that's fine. And we're like, oh, do you know what it was? Like, we're going to stay, but do you know what it was? And he's like, honestly, no idea. And the camp starts rattling off the freaking like mythical creatures again. He's like, when to go? And he's like, nope, not that, Cam, not that at all. Go to sleep. Like, stop trying to scare yourself. He's like, you're scaring yourself more than you should be. It's nothing like that. Calm down. And Cam doesn't take that well, but he's like, okay, fine. Like, he start like kind of sulks because he like our leader snapped at him. Yeah. But it was like, you're scaring yourself. You're scaring each other. Yeah. If you want to stay, grow up, and like, it's not a mythical creature. Yeah. And so it's like, whatever. We all go to sleep. The leader brings an extra sleeping bag he had for camp so he can have his own. Oh, okay. Because he's like, you're not sharing with. Oh, we lost our light. That's okay. He's like, you're not sharing.
Yeah. So I'm setting it up again.
Okay, sorry.
What?
He's like, you're not sharing with Matt or Liam. Yeah. Like, here's an extra sleeping bag. Sleep in it. So we all do that. Me and Matt get to sleep. Cam really wanted to go. He just didn't want us to stay. Like, he wanted us to be like, oh yeah. Like, he didn't want to be the only one to be super afraid. So he didn't leave. He also didn't sleep. So he stayed up all night, stoking the fire and everything. We wake up in the morning. He wakes us up at like 7 on the dot. And he's like, okay, guys, it's time to go. We're both fucking exhausted because by the time we finally had like gone to sleep fully, it was probably almost 4 a.m. Oh my god. Which is just like, it was late, and so we were running on 3 hours of sleep, which we always intended to be like sleep deprived that day. We meant like on 5-6 hours, not 3.
Yeah. There's a big difference.
Like, it's a big difference. And we wake up and he's like super, like, I don't know the word, like pissed at us, but like not pissed. But like, he's super short. Like, he's like, okay, we gotta go, everything. Yeah. So we quickly take down the shelter, pack up, we go. Our leader's already awake, and he's going to go get the other group of guys up, and so he's like, just wait here at my camp. They come back, we all hike back, and the girls are like, yeah, we heard it, like, it freaked us out, all this. And Cam doesn't try to use it to like flirt with them, which is weird because he like perfect opportunity, and he was very much the type of person to take advantage of that kind of stuff. Like, oh, you were afraid of that?
Well, I was in the dark with it.
Yeah, I got chased by it. Like, that's so scary. Don't you want to give me a hug? Like, type thing. Like, very much he would be like that.
We all scared. We all hug at, though.
But he doesn't. It's like, okay, like, that's weird, but like, obviously, like, it freaked you out. So we take our tents down, and he's being like very like pissy with us, and we just chalk it up to him being like tired because he stayed up all night. And like, we were all scared, so all of our nerves are fried. Like, we're extra exhausted on top of just regularly being exhausted. And all that, we get onto. Oh, just as the smoke got in my eyes. We get onto the bus because we had a bus that would take us home. Okay. So we get onto the bus, and me and Matt share a seat, and Cam gets his own seat. And we're like, okay, like, he's gonna go to sleep, whatever. And he, while we're driving, gets up, comes and sits beside us and goes, guys, did you wake up at all last night? And obviously, like, no, we got 3 hours of sleep. Yeah. And he proceeds to tell us that around sunrise, which I don't even know what time it was, but this was like in the time of the year where it was before 7. Okay. He's like, before I woke you guys up, like, I was keeping the fire going and we were running out of wood, and it was starting to freak me out a little bit, but I hadn't heard it in a while, and so I was like, I'll go to sleep for a little bit. And just as I was drifting off, I heard it again, and I looked, and there was enough light that I could kind of see out into the trees, and I saw and definitely bullshit. Like,
he's on Bigfoot.
he went, I saw a figure standing by the girls. It was like, I saw a figure standing by the girls' shelter. And we're like, no, you didn't. Like, say you did, whatever. You did not see a figure. You were exhausted. You were sleep deprived, and you were scaring yourself. Oh, yeah. And you wanted to confirm. But he's like, no, I saw a figure. Like, I'm being 1,000% serious. I saw a figure make this noise and then run off into the trees. And we were like, okay, but why didn't you wake us then? And he pretty much chalked it up to, he was so scared that he couldn't move for a while, and when he finally could move, it was 7 a.m. and he just wanted to get out of there. He didn't want to tell it. Like, he didn't want to talk about it or anything.
I do.
And we left, and we never brought it up again because he always got really pissy. Like, it really pissed at us when we'd bring it up, because we never believed that it was a figure. We're like, we never believed he saw what he said he saw. And generally, he was very well-mannered, like, level-headed with us. We were like his closest friends. But whenever we brought up the fact that he had seen a figure, like, even in a joking manner of, like, not even like, oh, you didn't see a figure, but just like oh, remember that figure you saw? Personality switch. He'd be like angry with us, like snap at us, shut us down, be like, you guys weren't awake, you didn't see what I saw. Like, you can't say I didn't see that, I did. Like, I know what I saw. Like, all this. And so we just kind of like, okay, like, if you are so sure you saw it, we'll leave it as you saw it. And yeah, to this day, I haven't talked to him in like 6 years. Yeah, I fell in contact when we stopped doing scouts. But fair like last time I see him, he was still dead set on the fact that he saw a figure, and that was what was making
like
the noise.
Humanoid figure? Did he ever explain like the figure?
He'd said it was like
Bigfoot kind of situation, or?
Like a Wendigo, like tall, lanky figure in the trees. And of course, it was we never believed him, and I still don't believe him, but that he was dead set on the fact that that's what he saw, and that's what had chased him. And every time he brought up the story afterwards, after that night, he always added in that he heard branches breaking and leaves moving behind him as he was running. But that night, he didn't say that. He just saw that. It's just that he heard the noises. But every time he's retold it since, it's always been breaking branches, like adding more to him being chased. But yeah, that was like the scariest camping story we had. Yeah,
I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I kind of don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. That fucked me up, Liam.
I'm sorry.
When you're like, yeah, kind of sound. Fuck.
What?
I saw the smoke.
Oh.
See. No, see, this is what I mean. I believe Cam did see. I believe he believes it, you know.
Okay.
I do believe he believes he saw a figure.
Okay.
I'm 100% certain that he believes it, and he's not.
He 100% does believe it.
But I do believe that it was sleep deprivation. So
it was 1,000% sleep deprivation, because he also never slept well at camp.
Yeah.
So he would be the one that would be last to sleep and first awake.
Okay. Yeah.
So this was a 2-night camp. So first night, exhausted, sleep deprived, doesn't sleep the next day, freaks himself out. And when I said, "Oh, it sounded like the noise we heard,"
yeah,
it was just in reference of it was an owl noise.
Oh, okay.
That was an owl.
Oh, okay.
The noise we heard was close to an owl, but not quite.
Oh, okay.
But also, I don't fully remember what it sounded like.
Fair enough.
But it didn't sound like the noise we heard, I promise.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I'm fucking terrified.
I'm sorry.
Out there lurking. No, I'm not superstitious, but I've always been able to believe that there's shit out there that we just don't know.
Oh, there
about.
1,000% is.
Right,
and so I don't fully discount that he could have seen something. I just don't believe that he saw a very clear figure.
Yeah.
Out in the woods making that noise and then running off when he finally looked at it. That I don't believe. That's kind of bullshit to me.
That's very much feels like it was what just happened with the smoke there.
Yeah.
Where you kind of you briefly see it and you look and it disappears from you.
Well, that was the other thing. He's sitting there with a fire with smoke going. So how accurate is it really?
Yeah. You sleep deprived, you're scared. You kind of look, this.
So like I fully believe he believes he saw it.
Yeah.
I don't bring we stopped bringing it up when he didn't take it as like a joke, when we would be like, oh, you didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I don't believe he saw a very clear figure. I think that it mixed with that sleep deprivation mixed with the smoke and him being so scared.
Oh yeah.
I think all that paired together.
Oh, absolutely.
And he was the type to exaggerate and like freak out about things. Different camp. We heard a noise. He stayed up all night when there's a bear that walked through our camp. A bear did not walk through our camp, but he was certain that it did.
Oh yeah.
So like that he was that kind of person.
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah.
Oh. Well, that was very spooky, Liam.
Thank you.
That was very, very spooky.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
How much time we got left?
I think we can actually wrap up the episode there.
Okay.
Our fire's starting to die down, so I think it's probably...
I'm starting to get kind of chilled again.
I am. I think it's getting close to time to pack up and get in our sleeping bags.
I was going to say, you know what? I'm so warm from this fire. I'm ready to pack up and head to bed here.
Yeah, get in the sleeping bags and get cozy.
Get cozy. Maybe we'll tell each other some secrets, some late night secrets and stories.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll put it on the Patreon exclusive. Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon.
We don't have Patreon anymore.
Oh, do we not have Patreon anymore?
I think we do, but we haven't put anything on it in a while. We're trying to build... We've decided we're going to build up the mainstream audience.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, wow.
But yeah, so thanks so much for watching and enjoying the special camping edition of the Sweetcast.
Yeah, sorry there's a couple slow parts there. Sorry about like the whole fire thing that we didn't get that started until halfway through. But we hope you enjoyed. You know, we wanted to try something new. Liam really wanted to take me camping here.
Yeah, I think it was a fun, different episode. I think this is going to be a longer episode than we usually put out.
I think so, because we took like an hour to get through, well, not even an hour, like 45 minutes to get through what we wanted, and then you told the story, and that took like 30 minutes. So.
Yeah, I think we've been going for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
So, but no, we're happy as we're out here, and we could share this with you.
Yeah.
We just wanted you to be a part of it. So.
Yeah, let us know if you wanted us to do something like this again. Like if you want us to do like a camping episode, like a special episodes like this,
or maybe just being out and about, or doing something else, maybe someone else's house, who knows. You let us know, put it in the comments.
Let us know.
Leave a like as well.
But I think we're gonna wrap it up there, so thanks for enjoying, everybody, and we'll see you guys in next week's episode. The claps just don't work.